morning, and it's Yolanda on your screen again, and we're just going to be touching a bit about the sermon that we learned last Sunday. So if you've not watched the sermon, watch the sermon and come back to me. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about a specific part that Pastor T mentioned, where he said that a lot of people kind of look to so many different things to give them that like satisfaction or give them that status. But what we need to be doing is looking to the cross, looking to God. Through anything that we go through, we need to just fix our eyes on Jesus. And in the, I think in Old Testament, if you correct me if I'm wrong, something like that, there was a part where Moses literally had to build a gold serpent and put it at the highest place out of all the Israelites, in front of all the Israelites, and they had to look at that every single time they were getting bitten by a snake. If you want to know the full story, go to the Bible. But yeah, essentially what that taught us was every time, look to God when you're in trouble. So I've got Fariel here, and she's going to give us a bit of background about if there's ever a time where it was difficult to look to God, or if it was, you know, whether you do look to God, whether you haven't, where you struggle. Just give us your views on that area.
Oof, boy. Okay, so I would say probably when I was looking for a job, still currently looking, but I guess at the beginning of the whole like job searching kind of process, it was kind of hard to focus on God just 100%, because in my head I'm like, I'm the one that's looking for the job, and I'm the one that's going to get the interview, and I'm the one that's going to get the job potentially, kind of thing. Yeah, so even though I knew that, yeah, I'm praying to God, like, oh yeah, God help me find a job, or to know which direction to actually go to in terms of what kind of jobs to look for. Yeah. It was kind of like I put God on the back burner. Yeah, yeah. And I remember I was listening to this podcast, I think it was Life with the Lindsays, and they were just talking about how you can make small things your God. And I'm listening to this while I'm at work, so I'm like washing plates or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that's not me. And then and then he said something about, yeah, you can put this thing and that, and then your career. And I said, hold on one second. What do you mean? And as he continued to go along, it was kind of like I had this kind of voice in my head saying that, yeah, you're looking for this career, but where am I? And I said,
them questions there.
Hurting me. It really hurt me.
God, no, I'm not. Wait.
Wait, hold on one second. So I had to, like, literally after work, I went home and I sat down and I prayed, and I was like, okay, first of all, I'm sorry, God. Secondly, just kind of guide me into where I need to go, but kind of prick me the same way, so I remember that I'm looking to you first before getting this job. And I feel like along the way I forgot about that, you know, looking to God, until the sermon, and when I heard it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing it again. Yeah, so at least I know that my prayer kind of worked, in terms of God continued to prick me, because he pricked me again, and he was like, hey, remember me. Like, yeah.
But guys, honestly, yep, I relate with Fariel, because when I first came in, I was like, as long as I got Jesus, I'm getting in every job I can get. You know, if you're a good student, you study, you get the job that you want. See, I went through the same thing. I forgot Jesus in the process, and I remember I was crying about it. I was like, oh my gosh, no one's accepted me. And he goes, yeah, but have you asked God what he wants you to do? I was like, well, think about that. But guys, in anything that you do, big or small, it doesn't matter whether you're looking for a job or whether you're thinking, should I buy bread in Morrison? Should I buy milk? Honestly, it sounds very trivial, but big and small things, every time, always remember, look to God and say, God, do you want me to do A? Do you want me to do B? If you want me to do A, show me a sign to say, this is what you want me to do. Because I think when people ask and look to God, they ask very vaguely, like, bless me. But how would you know if God's blessed you? That if you just there, bless me, how? But yeah, be specific, look to God, and make sure that every time you do anything, think of him first, pray, then act. Yeah? But thank you so much for your time. And thanks for your time, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of the week.